because of all the stories that surround the athletes that participate in the Olympics, different people take different messages or different narratives or different lessons while watching the Olympics, and then apply them into their own performance of their own lives. And so the message that I've taken from these Olympics is the importance of being a multi-sport athlete in order to become an Olympian. So, athletes like Katie Ledecky, there was a story of how, she was a basketball player when she was young and she broke her arm. I know there was a women's field hockey player playing on the U.S. Olympic rugby sevens team. I believe Canada's women's rugby sevens had a former basketball player. I know I saw a tweet by a Dutch coach who mentioned that one of their track cyclists used to be a speed skater. The setter for the men's volleyball team was an all-state basketball player in high school. So, from sport to sport, there's always multi-sport athletes, and especially, athletes who participated in more than one sport at a young age, and then eventually specialized somewhere in their teens, and then became Olympians. Some as young as somebody like Ledecky, who's already Olympian, at 19 years old and winning multiple medals, in her second Olympics. So there is this idea that these Olympians specialized at a really young age, did nothing but their single sport, dedicated hours and hours to this sport, and that's why they become an Olympian. And obviously they did dedicate a large portion of their lives to their sport. They did engage in a number of hours of practice, but in a lot of instances, these athletes sampled different sports as young children, and that's where they got the foundation from which to develop into an Olympian. So the sampling provides a diversity of skills, motor skills that can be applied in different situations and in different sports, and just provides a better foundation and background to develop, whether you're trying to develop into a recreational athlete, a competitive athlete, or eventually trying to be an elite athlete like an Olympian.